Next up, like every other panel show, let's discuss Guy Debord's theory of the spectacle. So the idea of the spectacle is that we're all trapped, specifically in capitalism, in the advertised life. So when I first got into comedy, I thought the worst thing you could do would be to do an advert, right? But now I think, well, you're trapped in the advertised life anyway. What you should do is do an advert and then just give the money to charity. That's all you can achieve. I got asked to do an advert once for Scottish Blend. You know, the tea people. I wish I'd just taken the money and given it to charity. Admittedly, I don't know what that advert would have been like. People who drink Tetley, fuck kids. The spectacle, said the French Marxist Guy Debord, has replaced normal human relations with the alienation of commodity fetishism, a system of domination that demands your attention, and then your attention achieves your subjugation. And of course, here's the irony. There's not a single thing I can say to you from within the spectacle that won't simply make it stronger. The spectacle, said the French Marxist Guy Debord, is the bad dream of a modern society in chains. And then, in 1994, he shot himself in the heart, the stupid cunt. Joining us to discuss the spectacle, please welcome comedian Sophie Duker. Hey, Sophie.
Hello.
Are you familiar with Guy Debord's concept of the spectacle?
Aren't we all? The thing about it is that it's everywhere. Like, it's in social media, adverts, propaganda, news. We just have to, like, accept it because it's like a part of reality that has become abstracted and then it's consumed us, like as thoroughly as Diane Abbott consumed that mojito. I think it's like in the 60s when you were Guy Debord, you could be a philosopher, you could think critically about it. But now, like, we're so immersed in the spectacle. Being a philosopher just means you've seen The Matrix.
What do you feel, Miles? Do you feel you're trapped within the spectacle?
Continually, yes. I think at the moment people just sort of lie all the time. Things like Twitter, people think of a version of themselves and they just contribute to the spectacle in that sense. The sort of idea, this sort of a corporate consumer thing, that individuals are now sort of such a strong part of it that people individually are creating their own spectacles that feed into it and just sort of sitting around thinking, what do I want people to think that I'm like? What do I want people to think I believe? What do I want them to think they're interested in? And they can just do that at the touch of a few buttons. That's why I'm going to go and live in the woods.
You often say this.
This time I mean it, Frankie.
I don't think people should have this kind of conversation if they're not stoned.
You should have come to the green room earlier. We're absolutely boxed out of our fucking minds.
I think human beings have always had the same base wants, which are hierarchical. They involve having slightly more than other people. I don't think anyone is trying to puppet master and control people's minds or distract them. People like watching bright, shiny things.
I think the spectacle exists, and it's the kind of a thing that can just get set in motion, and then we all kind of play our part in it. I think if you look at, like, late-stage capitalism where we are now, and you have income equality that is just so insane, the sort of good news about the spectacle is that things are so untenably awful for so many billions of poor people that if the spectacle exists, which I think it does, it will all come crumbling down, and it'll be pretty bloody.